What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Star Wars The Last Jedi video. So this will have spoilers for the movie. This is going to contain a major spoiler for The Last Jedi. So just giving you a last warning before you head out. If you're a regular viewer and you want to stick around just to watch a video that I made, I highly recommend leaving right now. But if you've seen The Last Jedi, stick around. So if you're new to the channel, a like on your video is super appreciated if you enjoyed it. And please do hit that subscribe button to get notifications, and also click that bell button to actually get the aforementioned notifications. So The Last Jedi has proved to be a very controversial film. Now, I'm one who decides that, well, I can look past films' kind of flaws and enjoy them really at face value. That is apart from Attack of the Clones. That whole movie is an absolute piece of shit. It is trash. But this movie was meant and supposed to be as big as Empire, as amazing as Empire Strikes Back, which really the general consensus that Empire Strikes Back is the greatest Star Wars movie ever made until now. But the film really, for me, fell incredibly flat. That's not to mean I didn't enjoy it. It just means I didn't think it was as good as The Force Awakens. And really, it kind of really takes the humour too far, and the writing of certain characters like Luke Skywalker falls just way far off the mark. So I have a full kind of review, a 20-minute review of this movie on my channel, which you can go and check out. But I thought I would discuss something here with you. So Rey's parentage in this movie is revealed, and it's revealed that her parents are actually poor people who sold her for beer money, as Kylo Ren actually mentions it. He says that you've always known, which really, no, she hasn't. Rey has never, ever thought, even to herself, who these parents actually are. At least from what we've seen of her, she's never indicated who her parents are. We actually see them leave on a spaceship, and he says that they actually died, and they're probably in a pauper's grave on Jakku, which, no, they didn't, because, well, that doesn't make any sense with a flashback scene that we actually saw. We saw her with the kind of slave master, kind of junkyard owner in The Force Awakens, but here in The Last Jedi, it's mentioned that, well, they're just really people who decided to sell her, which this just feels incredibly weird. It doesn't really make any sense. And it's just really bizarre when that is revealed, because it feels like an absolute afterthought. We feel like we've got Rey and Kylo going and fighting together, fighting against each other, this conflict, and really it feels like, oh yeah, we actually have to mention who are the parents. Now, why would Kylo Ren actually know? Snoke doesn't indicate who these parents are, and if anyone, the Supreme Leader would probably know. But Kylo Ren seems like he's possibly looking inside her. They've got a connection, and he's looking inside her, and she feels conflicted about her parentage. And we also go deep inside Acto, which really feels bizarre again, because we never really actually see anything, and we see herself. When the parents are supposed to be revealed, we actually see her. Now, in the original New Hope, it is hard to remember that really, first, we didn't know who the father of Luke Skywalker was. We didn't know whatsoever. That wasn't revealed until the end of the second movie. And it makes sense here that they are showing that anyone can kind of become who they are. I mean, they live in the shadow of what they don't know. So what's happened here is the fact that we've got Rey, and she doesn't know until now, and really the fact that Kylo Ren mentions it offhand, that doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't make any sense, because really, how could someone who comes from nothing like this actually be as powerful or more powerful than Kylo Ren? Obviously, Anakin Skywalker was an immaculate conception, which again, yes, he's come from absolutely nothing. I've seen a lot of comparisons to her and Anakin. Now, the thing is, well, that is a weird thing in and of itself. An immaculate conception is quite a big thing, a huge thing. It never happens, or it happened to Jesus, kind of, if you believe those stories, but it just feels strange. So it seems like they are possibly drawing connections to Anakin in the way that anyone can come in and be this kind of really, really powerful person. But the problem is they might turn evil, just like Anakin. So Rey, none of this really for me actually adds up. So the reason I'm thinking that this is a huge kind of swerve is because Kylo was trying to manipulate her. He was trying to make her feel worthless so then he can actually build her up in his own image. So really, I can't see the fact that her parents actually work. I can't, but it seems like when they want to build this story that anyone can be a Force user, kind of anyone or any Force user can be whatever they really want. But for me, the evidence from The Force Awakens and the fact that Kylo was in the midst of, and Snoke even as well, were in the midst of manipulating us. So to me, it just doesn't work. And really, like I said, it just does not add up. So I expect this to be revisited a bit more in the final movie, because J.J. Abrams is actually sort of, he's the one who's in charge of this movie now, and I expect them to possibly actually reveal her parentage here in the kind of the next episode. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that this is right, or do you think that we simply just have an unremarkable lineage of Rey? So that is it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.